ongoing at the National Secretariat. However, aggrieved aspirants protested in Ondo State, alleging manipulation and urging the party to redress perceived injustice. El-Rufai loses bail bid, remains in ICBC custody. The Kaduna State High Court yesterday declined the bail application filed by former Kaduna State Governor Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, holding that the application lacked merit. The trial judge, Justice Darius Kobo, ruled that the former governor failed to place sufficient material before the court to warrant the exercise of his discretion in his favor. El-Rufai is standing trial in a 9-count charge, bordering on alleged abuse of office and related offences instituted against the former governor by the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission. The court proceedings were conducted in the absence of the defendant, who was not physically present when the ruling on his bail application was delivered. In his ruling, Justice Kobo held that the applicant failed to present reliable evidence and convincing documents to justify the grant of bail. The judge also held that the application did not disclose exceptional circumstances that would persuade the court to admit the defendant to bail pending determination of the case. But the court directed the ICPC to grant El-Rufai unhindered access to his medical team or any medical facility of his choice within the country for necessary medical attention while in custody. Justice Kobo also ordered that the former governor should remain in the custody of the anti-graft agency. He adjourned the case to July 7 and 8 to continue the hearing. Senator Tinubu launches food bank, inaugurates digital academy and clinic in Jigawa. First Lady Senator Oloremi Tinubu yesterday inaugurated the Bola Ahmed Tinubu Future Academy, the Senator Oloremi Tinubu Clinic, and the National Community Food Bank Program in Jigawa State. The events were among the programs lined up for Senator Tinubu's one-day official visit to the state. The food bank is meant to tackle child malnutrition and improve health care delivery. The Bola Ahmed Tinubu Future Academy and the Modern Health Facility were facilitated by the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, Dr. Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, while the National Community Food Bank was established by the federal government through the Office of the First Lady in collaboration with development partners. Speaking at the inauguration ceremony in Jadeja, Mrs. Tinubu said the National Community Food Bank program was conceived to address the persistent challenge of child malnutrition, which President Bola Ahmed Tinubu directed her to tackle as part of the Renewed Hope initiative. According to her, child nutrition falls under the office of the Vice President, but the President mandated her to complement existing efforts following disturbing reports on malnutrition across the country. Motorist stabs last mile officer during enforcement. The commercial bus conductor allegedly stabbed an official of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority with a screwdriver during the traffic enforcement operation at Ifako inwards Abulegba along the Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway. The spokesperson for LASMA, Adebayo Taufik, disclosed this in a statement on Monday. Taufik stated that the suspect, identified as Lekon Olasukomi, had been arrested and handed over to the police for investigation and possible prosecution. He noted that incidents occurred while the LASMA patrol team was carrying out a routine operation to remove traffic obstruction caused by a Volkswagen commercial bus with registration number LSR 989XG at the Bezi Ileko Market Corridor. Taufik added that the driver of the vehicle resisted the enforcement operation before the conductor allegedly armed himself with a screwdriver and attacked one of the traffic officials. The driver of the commercial vehicle vehemently resisted lawful enforcement procedures. In a shocking escalation of events, the vehicle's conductor, later identified as Mr. Lekon Olasukomi, armed himself with a screwdriver and violently attacked the LASMA official, inflicting a stab wound during the altercation, the statement read. It also said that the injured officer was immediately taken to a nearby hospital where he received emergency treatment and was responding positively. Police arrest housewife for slitting husband's throat in Katsina. The Katsina State Police Command has arrested a 23-year-old housewife, Sadi Yalawa, for allegedly attempting to kill her husband by slitting his throat while he was asleep in Katsina Metropolis. The State Police Public Relations Officer DSP Abubakar Sadi disclosed this in a statement made available to journalists on Monday. Sadi said the command arrested the housewife in connection with an unattempted murder in Katsina Metropolis. He said the victim, identified as Jamilu Ibrahim, reported at the Central Market Police Division at about 9 a.m. on Monday that his wife allegedly attacked him with a knife while he was asleep earlier the same day. According to the police, Ibrahim sustained a deep cut to the neck and was immediately rushed to a nearby hospital where he is currently responding to treatment. The police said officers visited the scene, arrested the suspect and recovered the knife allegedly used in the attack. The suspect remains in custody and will be charged to court after investigations are concluded. First class offer doesn't exist. Babcock disowns viral fraudulent certificates. Babcock University has warned the public against fraudulent academic certificates falsely linked to the institution, saying that it does not recognize any classification called first class offer. In a public notice released on Monday via its official X handle, the Ogun-based university said it uncovered fake certificates being circulated by individuals claiming affiliation with the school. The alert followed social media streamer Ede Owo Joseph Efe, popularly known as Kata Efe, who posted what he claimed as a Babcock University biochemistry degree with a first-class upper grade after questions about his academic background. According to Babcock, one of the forged documents is an alleged honorary certificate from the Babcock University Biochemistry Computer Club, awarded to Efe for a first-class offer. Babcock University unequivocally states that this document is false, unauthorized, and does not emanate from the university, the statement read. Sports. Morocco beats Netherlands in penalties to reach last 16 of World Cup. Cody Gakpo was denied an emotional winner as Morocco came from behind to beat the Netherlands on penalties in Monterrey to showcase their World Cup credentials and reach the last 16. Morocco dominated much of the game but were thwarted by inspired goalkeeping from Bart Verbruggen and the woodwork before Gakpo, who had announced the loss of his unborn son on Saturday, smashed home 18 minutes from time after a lightning break. But in a grandstand finish, Sadio thumped home a stoppage time header, sending the game to extra time and ultimately penalties, where the Dutch missed 3 spot kicks, allowing Ismail Saibari to see a 3-2 win and book a date to Canada in Austin on Saturday. World Cup. Paraguay knock out Germany in shootout drama. Paraguay pulled off a major World Cup upset after defeating Germany in a dramatic penalty shootout on Monday to book a place in the last 16. The South American